While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Your names be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there's no driving while court is in session. Also, there's no talking, eating, drinking, gum, chewing, walking around, and smoking of any kind. And please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Ron.
All right, good morning. Good morning, Ms. Williams Law. The iPhone 6. Who's on the iPhone 7? Oh, they can't hear me. Who's on the iPhone 6?
Letitia Love.
Keisha Love.
Letitia Love.
I should have stayed on the line.
Letitia.
Yes.
Spell your last name for me, please.
Love.
O-L-I-E. O-L-I-E. It is like Oliver.
It's Olive. I'm going to talk the phone now.
Is there someone on 2 devices plugged in?
I took.
Okay.
Oh. That's L-O-V-E, love.
Yes.
Tisha.
Yes.
I don't have her that. Okay, who's on the iPhone 7?
Paul Green.
Andres Guzman.
Who's that?
Paul Green.
That's on the phone, right?
Yes.
All right, I have you check Paul Green.
Yes.
And then who's on the iPhone 7?
Andres Guzman.
Okay, Andres, do you need an interpreter?
Yes, please.
I was going to ask that, Your Honor. They're actually my clients, and Spanish is their first language.
Pardon me?
Spanish is their language.
Okay, let's get the Spanish interpreter in here. And who's on the iPhone? I've got 2 iPhones now.
It is Cristobal Garcia, sir.
Garcia,
Yes, sir.
good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And who's on the other iPhone that I haven't spoken with?
Me, Clarence.
Clarence, I didn't see you check in, but I have you. What's your last name?
Guy.
Right. All right, let's start out with the lawyer. So we're gonna have to wait on a Miss Daniels. I have you checked in already. We're gonna have to wait on an interpreter for your client, right? Mr. Clarence, Guy.
Yes. Yes.
I need more than the tank top. All right.
Yep. So put on a regular shirt.
Yeah, please for me, sir.
Yes, sir.
We don't need to see your beach muscles.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going.
Your Honor,
I-
on Guzman, who's the officer on Guzman?
Guzman.
Right, because we set for a formal hearing on this one.
Let's see.
Oh, and good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms.
Mr.
Mathis.
Potts is having car trouble, so he's had a flat tire, so he'll be here momentarily.
Oh, he's house counsel for today?
He's house counsel. Guzman, what's your middle name?
I don't believe he actually uses his middle name. It's just Andreas Guzman, Your Honor.
Okay, this must be some sort of
It's a motion to correct a judgment. Mr. Guzman believes that he wasn't supposed to have points on his license. He admitted responsibility, but he believes he's not supposed to have that. So we're asking the court to reconsider that today.
all right, we don't need him to have an interpreter if you're able to. Here's the officer on Guzman. Let me put the officer on Guzman. Good morning, Officer Johnson. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Goss. And we don't necessarily need to have the interpreter because this is a civil infraction.
Right, and
So
Your
let's
Honor,
see if you guys can work it out, all right?
right. I didn't receive the motion, so I have no idea what, you know.
Well, if you got it, you can make an oral motion if you need to, counsel.
Your
I
Honor,
would be happy to do that.
It's a failure to stop thinking, you know, I mean, it's not the most egregious ticket in the world. And we
Right,
got
but-
the officer, talk to the officer.
She's saying that he already pled guilty, so I don't know why, what happened here. So
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
I would be
It
happy to
says
talk to you about it.
Okay, Your Honor, can you put us in another breakout room?
Yeah.
Am I in the breakout room too, sir?
I'm gonna put the lawyers in first.
Okay, y'all, good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Who do we have next?
Hey, Eric, I'm in court right now, virtual court. Can I call you back?
All that noise. Hold on, who's making all that noise? Who is that?
I apologize, sir. I'm at work.
Who is that?
Cristobal Garcia, sir. I shut off all my other phones. Sorry. I apologize to the court.
All right, who's on the other iPhone? I didn't get the name yet.
Patrice Lockhart.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
We're gonna be waiting on you guys, a lawyer to come in here. He has a car trouble. He said he'd be moving. What's going on with Love? Why is Love not on the docket? Is she on the 130? All right, one more time. Give me your first name, Miss Love,
Letitia.
and spell it for me.
Latisha.
You're not supposed to be here till next month. That's what it is. No, 2 months from now, but we'll take care of it.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Daniels, does you pronounce your name Mia or Maya?
Mia.
That's my daughter's name.
It's a nice name.
Morning. Let's see.
Your Honor, are you on the record?
No.
Can I get in the breakout room with Officer Johnson?
Perkins. All right, we got Mr. Potts.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
You have a doc.
I believe so. Give me a check. Let me check my email.
Your Honor, we're ready on Guzman.
No, I'll send them. I didn't know. I know we don't send them. House counsel services. I'll send them.
Let's go. This is the city of Detroit versus Andy Guzman. Case number SP 114244761. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the people.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts,
No, no.
P76.
He has
He's got a
retained.
He's got a
Oh, okay.
retained counsel.
You on mute, Attorney Perot.
Sorry about that. Kathleen Parak, P78404, on behalf of Andres Guzman.
All right. What's the
Your Honor,
date for a formal hearing in the matter? It seems like this is sort of like an appeal from a responsible plea out downstairs in courtroom 220 or 218. So what's going to happen?
Your Honor, at this time, the problem is Mr. Guzman paid the ticket before the actual new amended charge was put on the record. So we want to just have him plead to blockading, and that should correct the record for Mr. Guzman. He paid the actual ticket.
And he's going to owe another $45, Counselor.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay. So.
And when should he pay that, Your Honor?
You can pay it ASAP. I mean, I'll give him, whatever time to pay it.
She want to make sure that's in the system first, Your Honor, so he don't go through the same process again.
Yeah, well, you won't be able to until Madam Clerk puts it in the system.
Okay, I will look on that, Your Honor.
Okay, Your Honor. We also have Officer Robert Johnson on this matter.
Officer Johnson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer Robert Johnson, badge number 783, Detroit Police Department.
All right. Good morning to you, Officer Johnson. All right, so is that all we're doing? Well, I'll let the record reflect that we're amending based on the agreement of the parties, we're amending the failure to stop ticket to a blocking traffic. The fine on that will be $175, and we'll give him credit for the $130 he already paid. So it'll be additional $45. I'll give your client 7 days to make sure that payment gets here.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, I knew you guys would work that out. Nothing further, Counselor, and your client have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Officer Johnson, you be safe out there, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir, your judge. Yeah.
Tell him, Officer Johnson, stop stealing my line. All right. We have the City of Detroit versus Vanessa Simpson Olive. Case numbers. SP 1136098, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1136091. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Miss Oliver. Olive.
Olive. Miss Olive, can you state your name for the record, please? You have to unmute yourself, ma'am.
Doesn't look like it's on mute. Look like she might not be connected to audio.
She was connected to her telephone.
No, I hung her phone up because she did exactly what I asked her not to do. But you have to don't call back in. You're gonna have to turn your volume up on your device or something. Go to the audio button and allow it to search from your device. She was fine until it connected to audio. She was connected on the phone and on the line, but when she connected to audio, that's when we were getting a lot of the feedback. All right, nevertheless, when she gets that situated, Miss Olive has 3 civil infractions that date back to the pandemic. I usually set those civil infractions aside because of the situation at the time. I don't know if the city is going to have put an objection on the record or not.
Yes, Your Honor. We object to arbitrarily just setting aside civil infractions. And what are the civil infractions, Your Honor?
All right. Well, first of all, I don't believe it's arbitrary. I indicated that, and I've done it since I've been on the bench. I've given the opportunity to everybody that's come during that time. It was a very crisis situation that nobody has ever been through, and hopefully we don't have to go through again. But the civil infractions are expired plates, no registration, and a defective brake light. All right, she still needs to get her audio together.
Your Honor, what date was those tickets?
2020 sometime, let's see. Uh, 11/16/2020.
I still object to setting aside those matters, Your Honor.
Miss Olive, can you, I know you can hear me. Can you go to your audio button down to the bottom left corner of your screen? Hit that audio button, and it's going to give you some options. And if you're going to use audio from this device, you have to select that you're using the Wi-Fi or something of that nature. or you can revert back to going back and calling in, and you can pick up the phone and call in. But you're gonna have to mute yourself from that audio then. All right, let's pass the matter until she can get her audio together. Lipson, your trial doesn't start until 9 a.m. I'm gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period. That brings me down to Daniels. And I don't know why Daniels is even in my courtroom, but you are on the docket. And I say that because she must have got this ticket out of Southwest Detroit, because I only handle the last names GL or O unless it comes from Southwest Detroit. So let's see.
I'm waiting for them to bring us a ticket based on what you just said.
It's no ticket.
Because it was on Judge Reagan's other docket and they removed it.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm gonna just cut my.
Yeah, you're gonna hang that other device up. You're gonna hang the computer up. I'm gonna remove you from the computer.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Vanessa Simpson Olive. Can you state your name for the record, please, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Vanessa Simpson Olive.
Okay. As it relates to the setting aside, I'm going to deny your. Your objection is noted on the record. I'm going to set aside the defaults. So now we're dealing with an expired plate, a no registration, and a defective brake light, and a no insurance misdemeanor. So Ms. Olive is going to need
improper plates and plead to the defective equipment.
Yes, Your Honor. At the at that time when I got the
Hold on a second, Ms. Olive. Hold on a second, Ms. Olive. Let's get this procedural stuff taken care of as it relates to the arraignment counselor.
For the purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we'll waive from reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give her a $0 bond, and the offer is improper plates, counselor, and a defective brake light. Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor, that's the offer.
Okay, so the offer, improper plates, that's gonna be a $240 fine. That's gonna be a dismissal upon payment. That is a misdemeanor, but that misdemeanor will be dismissed upon payment of $240. It will not abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, there will be no points. On the defective brake light ticket, we will fine you.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a $200 ticket, ma'am. Defective brake lights. That's a $120 ticket for the defective brake lights. That is just like an expensive parking ticket, ma'am. It will not abstract to the Secretary of State. It is not a misdemeanor. It's a civil infraction. Therefore, no points for that. And with the stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss all the other charges. And you have an absolute right to a trial, ma'am. And you have an absolute right to speak with Mr. Potts in a breakout room if you want to discuss and get further understanding of the offer and your rights. What would you like to do?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to go to the breakout room. Thank you.
Oh, very well.
Good morning.
Good morning, Corporal Knapp. Good morning, Officer Easton. Good morning to you.
The footage was taken during an expedition this year. It was shot in 8K, which you should be talking about because I don't even know.
You gotta mute your device, please, and turn the television down.
Okay.
There are some glimpses of previously unseen.
And you got it. I don't do bonnets either.
Monitor this whole decay going forward. If you'd like to see the full video, it's posted on Ocean's Expedition YouTube channel. I've been there. Oh, you've already. Oh, yeah. What do you think I'm doing over here?
All right, who's on the Moto G Power 2022? They can't hear me there. All right, Miss Daniels, let's see what, you don't have a ticket for her? Yeah.
What's the last one?
So here's the ticket in here.
No, I caught it. They caught it up.
I guess the fourth precinct is also downtown Detroit. All right.
I'm actually about to send Mr. Goss a message.
Okay.
It's on West Fourth Street.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but they're getting the fourth precinct must encompass Greektown. Because I got a couple of tickets yesterday, all those baseball tickets, opening day tickets were coming to me too. So do you need some time? All right, let's pass that matter. And let's go on, and so after you get a response from Mr. Goss and Ms. Olive, let's move on to Ms. Daniels. This is the city of Detroit versus Mia Lanice Daniels, case number SP 137-49351. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, this is Mia Daniels.
For the record,
I
on the
say-
compass, on behalf of Ms. Daniels.
All right, today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the matter. Go ahead, Mr. Potts.
For the purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, waive from reading, stand mute, and enter not guilty plea.
I will enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give her a $0 bond. She's talked so soft-spoken and attractive young lady, and they say she's down there, this fisticuffs in Greektown. So the offer for your client is going to be to pleading as charged to disorderly conduct. And this time only, I'll dismiss upon payment of $240 fine. Your client has an absolute right to a trial. I'll say to her that you can't do any worse if you just go to trial. You can only do better, ma'am, or stay the same. So you can take the trial date, or you can pay the money now. So what would you like to do?
I would just like to pay the money now.
You want to speak to the lawyer first, ma'am? Speak to the lawyer.
Okay.
Go in the breakout room, Mr. She's in the breakout. Go join the breakout.
What was the specific offer again, Your Honor?
It's just leading to disorderly conduct. I'll dismiss upon paying $240. I'll give her an opportunity to go to trial. And if she can only do better, she can't do any worse, or it's gonna just stay the same. All right?
Okay. Which breakout room is this?
This is breakout room 2, the one you just came from.
Okay, so same breakout room, okay.
Mr. Little, you gotta get a shirt on or something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right, that's all right. Corporal McCree and Corporal Muhammad, I'm gonna put you guys in a breakout room.
Yes, sir.
Frank, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room as well. Good morning, all of you. Counselor, good morning to you.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Very well. Who's your client?
Garza, Garza, Maricella.
Marcella?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You speak to the city attorney about this?
I did not, Judge. I'd appreciate it if I could.
Let me see if the officer, one of those officers are the officers that wrote the ticket here. No.
Right.
So I don't have that officer in yet. We're gonna give that officer till 9:05. You got a few more minutes, let me know.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, Mr. Potts, we're back on the record with Miss Mia Daniels. Mr. Potts, what's your client want to do?
She wants to enter a plea, Your Honor. The only thing I would ask is that she be able to enter a no contest plea for potential civil liability, to shield potential civil liability.
Okay, when are you gonna be able to pay this $240?
I can pay it like as soon as I'm able to. Like I can pay it today.
Say that again now?
She can pay it today, Your Honor.
Yeah.
All right. All right, any objection to the no contest plea? Mr. Goss, can you put your appearance on it, please?
May it please his honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the people. No objections, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 a fine?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, and that is the plea, no contest, $240 fine, will dismiss upon payment. That's gonna be a one-time deal. Now, Mr. Potts, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for this no contest plea?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna enter a no contest plea for the charge of disorderly conduct. That's gonna be considered for the court as a guilty plea. Therefore, I'm gonna sentence, the court has to treat it like a guilty plea. It will be a no contest plea and entered into the record. So therefore, I'm gonna sentence your client to $240 fine, and I'll dismiss on payment. Your client indicated off the record, your client indicated on the record that she could pay today. I'm gonna allow 7 days for that payment to make sure it gets here. You pay it, and then you div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, ma'am. I'm told that you can upload that that app to your phone. That's DIVDAT. I want you back on 9/8/2022 to make sure that that payment has gotten here and so that we can close this out properly, all right? At 8:25.
So September 8th at 8:25.
September 8th at 8:25. As long as that payment is gotten here on time, then we'll get you out right away, all right?
Okay.
We'll dismiss the case. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you now.
Thank you, you too.
All right. Okay, counselor. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Marciela Garza, case number SP 131-44681. Appearance for the record, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name is Paul Zolzel, ZOSEL P22757 on behalf of Ms. Garza.
All right, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in the matter. Is there a Lennon AMARANTE officer? Hearing no response, having not seen that officer in the breakout room, I give them a half-hour grace period to check in. It is now 9:06. I'm gonna go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, I move to dismiss without prejudice.
Okay, I'm gonna dismiss the case. No officer. If there's nothing further, Counselor, have a very good day.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your efficiency. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Let's move on to Gayton Montesinos.
Hi, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can you put the officers in the breakout room, please?
They're already assigned. All they have to do is join.
Your Honor, I got an answer from Attorney Goss, so I need to speak to Miss Olive again.
All right. She's in the breakout room. Ma'am, on the iPhone, what's your name, ma'am? I know we've had some history.
Benicia Little.
And you're supposed to be over with, aren't you supposed to be over with, are you the one I sent over to Ms. Holmes' courtroom?
No.
Okay, all right. Disregard that then. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Did I remove her? Oh, she's in line. Good morning, Mr. Okay. All right, one last time, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Olive. Mrs. Olive, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. And Counselor, what's your client want to do?
She wants to move forward with the plea, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Miss Olive?
Correct, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm under the.
Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I was concerned with the amount. The counselor told me it would be $440. I could pay that today.
You can pay the $440 today?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
All right. Well, we'll go over the amount in a minute, but it's going to be more than 40 because you have, some other matters that you haven't paid. But nevertheless, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay,
Your
ma'am, let
Honor,
me try your.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a first responder. I take care of seniors. Had COVID at the time, and I wasn't able to even concentrate on anything that was going on in my personal life at the time. I was busy working. I worked for Aliardi's senior home, and I was busy trying to save lives.
Okay. Did you, was that something that you discussed with the city attorney, Mr. Potts?
I mentioned it, but I didn't tell him exactly where I worked. It was Aliardi's.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. So, we appreciate your service, ma'am. Let me draw your attention back to, November the 16th, 2020 at around 2:43 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of, Myers and West Magnificent, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Did you own a 2009 Chevy black in color on that date and time?
Yes, Your Honor.
And, ma'am, would that officer ask you to produce a valid insurance on that day?
Yes, Your Honor. I did have insurance at the time. I was in the process of trading that car for a new car. And
all right, can you provide the court with the insurance, ma'am? Did we lose her?
Looks like we did, Your Honor.
Let's move on. Mr. Goss, Ms. Oliver indicated that she did have insurance at the time, so. All right, let's move on to Mr. Aldo Gayton Montesino.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Montesino. All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Oh, we've seen each other before?
Yes, we have a few times.
Had a pretty good interaction the first time. You say it's nice to see me again, right?
Right.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Aldo Ishmael Gayton Montesino. Case number SP 130-73701, SP 133-3533, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, on the Coleman Potts on behalf of Gayton Montesinos. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Aldo Montesinos.
All right. Today is the date and time set for arraignment.
Forgive me, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I got disconnected.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Ms. Olive. Hold on a second, Ms. Olive. Go
Yes,
ahead,
sir.
counsel. On the
Your Honor,
arraignment.
for the purposes of arraignment, waive before reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea.
Okay, I'll enter not guilty plea. Any client we have, give him a $0 bond. This is a case where it's a reckless driving. I don't have any actual tickets here. I just have ROAs. We can go just set a trial date on the matters if you want to, Counselor.
What am I being charged with, Your Honor?
You got reckless driving. That's a 93-day maximum possible penalty is 93-day misdemeanor.
I thought that was changed.
And or $500 in fine. Hold on a second, sir. 93-day misdemeanor and or $500 in fines. You have that would be a 6-point suspension and a 90-day hard suspension. 6 points on your driver's license with a 90-day hard suspension if you were found guilty as charged. And you have a no insurance misdemeanor. That is also a 93-day misdemeanor, maximum possible penalty, and or $500 in fines. And then you have a insufficient defective light ticket. That's a civil infraction. That'll be $120 fine. Those are the charges.
I have a question, Your Honor.
As I stated, I don't have any actual tickets, counselor, so.
Last time the judge said I was charged with drag racing, there wasn't enough evidence. That's what you said, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what happened last time.
And then it got changed back from reckless driving to no insurance. To those instead of it being drag racing. Instead of it being drag racing. When you talk to the magistrate.
No. The reckless driving ticket would have been, if anything, I'm gonna need your significant other to be quiet. If anything, it would have been the reckless driving, and the ticket would have been amended to drag racing. That way it would have saved you 2 points, and it would have been a hard suspension on your license. But let's see. What happened. All right, I had an original arraignment date set for April 25th, 2022. This ticket was written on March the 26th, 2022 at around 9:11 p.m. in the Jeffrey Illinois and Federal Street. The arraignment date was scheduled rescheduled for 6/6/2022 at 1:30. It appears that you showed up on 5/25/2022. The arraignment was held. No, a bond was set, personal bond set. On 7/28/2022. It appears you failed to appear.
I was admitted into the hospital, sir.
All right, I'm not asking you that. I'm just giving you what's going on in the history of the case. So, and I'm letting your counsel know what's been going on. There was a warrant request on 7/29/2022. The warrant was canceled. On 8/9/2022, the reinstatement fees were administered $45. On 8/26/2022, the warrant was canceled and is rescheduled for arraignment today. So it's the original ticket, whatever we discussed at that time before on the original date, the offer was going to be the offer was to plead to the amended count of drag race. I'm letting your counselor know now that I don't even have a signed complaint in the file. So with that, I'm going to allow you to speak with Mr. Potts in a breakout room, and you can talk and have a private conversation with him, and therefore he can explain to you what's going on and try to advise you on how to proceed. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, Corporal Jones, Corporal Hale, Officer Hale. I'm putting all the officers got the ability to join the breakout room and speak with the city attorney if you need to.
Officer Easton, can you go to the breakout room?
Angel Lyons and Timothy Littles, I have you checked in.
Hello.
I have you checked in. Good morning to you, Ms. Lyons.
Good morning.
She didn't take the pot.
I took that off.
Check in, getting your money.
Excuse me, Your Honor, are you on the record?
Let me ask Ms. Cox, good morning to you. I think
Good
we may
morning,
have
Your
called-
Honor.
I think we may have called for a interpreter. However, there was a person that was just a civil infraction and a lawyer. I do not believe we have anyone else that needs an interpreter now.
Okay, so it was Mr. Guzman and his case has been
Yes, it's
done?
gone. That was the gentleman, yes.
Okay, well then, I guess if I'm not needed, you have a good weekend, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you. Have a great one. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hi, Ms. Cox.
Hello.
All right, Ms. Barrett, good morning to you. Who's your client?
Good morning, Judge. Timothy Littles.
All right, he's here. And I don't know, but Counselor, what is you have an offer for Mr. Littles?
I don't see him on the docket, Your Honor.
He's on trial.
Oh, okay. I need to see the file. I'll be there in 1 second, Your Honor.
Well, Judge, we can look for an offer, but they set it for today because he was still trying to have his jury trial.
All right, well, he might not have to have one, we'll see. He's still got a right to a jury trial.
Okay.
And
The officer, if he hasn't showed up in 5 minutes, I can still schedule him a jury trial if you want me to.
Well, Judge, I'm not trying to go there.
I just let you know, Miss Barrett.
Hey, I can argue.
Your Honor, we're ready on Lipson.
You have to wait till, we'll have to wait till,
Okay. All right, I'm headed to your courtroom, but that's going to be a dismissal on Lipson.
Oh, Lipson is going to be a dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lomax, I have you checked in. Good morning to you. So far, your client is winning, I believe, Miss Barrett.
You know, we don't turn down no wins on this side, Judge.
We wouldn't. Okay. Are we back on the record with Mr. Gaten Montesinos? I've given you an opportunity, sir, to speak with Mr. Potts in the breakout room. Mr. Potts, what's your client want to do?
He wants to set the matter for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gaten Montesinos?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. You got a full understanding of what's going on now?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
There's your significant other there, the one that's, I mean, right there with you at every step. Does she understand what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think I understand a little bit more than he does, and I'm sorry for being overbearing with talking. I apologize, Your Honor.
I mean, I'm not gonna ever stop a woman from being in our man's corner, right?
Well, thank you, Your Honor.
Let's set a trial date.
Thank you.
For 11/9/2022 at 9 a.m. But I have to leave it to, and I would suggest you leave it to the professionals on the legal advice. That's all. So come back on November 9th, 2022 at 9 a.m. We'll see if we can get some resolution on that date. All right.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Your
Goodbye.
Honor. Goodbye.
All right, that's the city of Detroit versus William Perry Lipson, case number SP 127-1678, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 127-169. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record. For the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Lipson.
Yes.
Please state your name for the record, sir.
William Larry Lipson.
Hold on a second. Can you put your appearance on the record, Corporal Muhammad?
Yes, sir. Corporal Rockman Muhammad, badge number 3143, Detroit Police Department.
All right. Go ahead, state your name for the record, Mr. Lipson.
William Larry Lipson.
William Larry Lipson. All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial / formal hearing on a matter. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this time, people cannot proceed for no recollection in this matter.
All right, I'm sure that.
No objection, Your Honor.
I didn't think so. All right, I'm going to enter a dismissal for no recollection. Officer Corporal Muhammad, the only thing I ask of you is to be safe out there. And Mr. Lipson, you have a very good day. Good luck to you. And you're free to leave, sir, if you don't have any further questions.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Timothy Maurice Little, case number U634-85222. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Judge. Melissa Baird on behalf of Timothy Littles.
Mr. Littles, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Timothy Maurice Littles.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. Is there a officer Mahone 43-4357 here, no response. It is now 9:31. Go ahead, Ms. Barrett.
Judge, based upon the fact there's no officer, we would make a motion that the matter be dismissed.
Okay, I'm gonna dismiss the matter. No officer, if there's nothing further. Mr. Little, you have a very good day. Good luck to you, sir. And Ms. Barrett, it's always good seeing you. Have a very
You
good
too,
day.
Judge. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Barrett.
All right, Mr. Potts, council wants to speak to you in a breakout room.
Which council?
Mr. Goss,
Okay.
let's see if we can get another case knocked out first. This Leticia Mitchell. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Leticia Michelle Love. I'm sorry, Love. Case number SP 127.
Yes, Your Honor.
7 counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 127094661. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Love. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Oh, wait a minute. Ms. Love.
Letitia Love.
All right, Ms. Love is, well, we got somebody else's stuff mixed in. This is not. It's something that, it's not your fault. So,
I just want to say that.
no, so Love stuff is not, it's her stuff is not. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Okay.
Letitia Love.
Letitia Love, I'm sorry. As for purpose of arraignment on the bench warrant, counselor.
For the purpose of rain, way before I'm reading stand mute that are not guilty plea, I'm looking for Ms. Love on the docket.
She's not on the docket.
Okay.
She's 2 months, she's 2 months early. And then she's supposed to have been here on, she was supposed to have been here on 6/24/2022 on the civil infractions.
I was here, Your Honor.
What'd you say?
There's been a mix up with my case. I was here on June 24th. And they told me to get my license and insurance, and they was going to dismiss my tickets. And they told me to come back August 25th at 8:30, and I did. And when I came, they told me I wasn't supposed to be in court. So she told me to call back at 3 o'clock, and they gave me a court date for today.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
But my license also has been suspended because
of these tickets. Runner driver's license.
Because of the mix up with me not being here.
All right.
What's my name, Judge?
Letitia. All right, go in that breakout room right quick, Mr. Potts, and talk to Mr. Goss.
Okay.
All right, put your appearance on the record, counsel.
Dante Goss on behalf of the people.
All right.
Still in love.
Still on Love. Love has indicated to the court, she has 3 civil infractions that are in default. She indicated to the court that she came here on the 6/24/2022.
That's why I came to get the driving record.
Right.
And see if when it was suspended. Right. If it was in that time frame, I would just.
You.
We can dismiss her suspended on August 17th of 2022 for a ticket of no proof of insurance out of 36 District Court. So it wasn't a time frame that she.
That's the ticket I have. So what do you want to do with all these cases? Dismiss them all?
Dismiss them all, because that was, we told her to come back with a driver's license and I will dismiss them. So she did have the driver's license at the time, but the tickets suspended them. So I will honor the agreement that I made with her.
At this time, we're going to dismiss the cases, and I'm going to waive any warrant and late fees. And we're going to send a note to the abstract clerk for the no insurance proof ticket. I don't know if that's going to automatically reinstate your license. I believe it will. But what I would do, Ms. Love, is I would wait 48 to 72 hours and then approach the Secretary of State, see if your license is reinstated, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day, man. I'm sorry about the mix-up.
You too. Thank you.
All right. All right, who do we have next? Mr. Garcia?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Gustavo Pedro Garcia, case number SP 1264021, counts 1 and counts 2 and 17. No, strike that. Appearance for the record, please.
Attorney Compas on behalf of
sorry.
Mr. Garcia.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Please state your name for the record, sir.
Cristobal Pedro Garcia.
Today is the date and time for pretrial in the matter. I have an improper equipment and driving on license revoked. What's the offer, Counselor? Do you have a driver's license, Mr. Garcia?
No, sir. During the pandemic, I hired Joseph Cross to restore my license. We have already all the paperwork. I did the test for the urine test. I did the evaluation for it as well. We're just waiting for the outcome of these tickets in order to submit it. Hopefully, for them not to. The lawyer asked me to the outcome for the Secretary of State part. If not, then he's going to wait. But all papers have been filled out, everything. We're just waiting for the outcome of the tickets.
And your lawyer didn't want to come to court with you to see this through?
He had another court date, sir. So
so he's leaving.
He said,
he's leaving. All right.
Yes.
This is going to affect them no matter what.
Not necessarily, not if you give an allowance. It will affect the right. All right, the city attorney is recommending that you take the driver improvement class, www.michigan defensive driving. He's sees your dilemma because and I would say it's a pretty sticky situation there. Because I'm sure all the lawyers know, and probably a lot of the defendants in that situation going to that driver's license hearing thing is not an easy task. And if they if they see that you've been driving, then that will be probably a big roadblock. Hold on a second. Mr. Garcia, how long have you been without a driver's license?
Since about 1993.
1993.
Yes, sir. I changed my whole life around. I fell into some problems, went away for over 10 years, came out, met with an officer from the Detroit Police Department. He gave me a chance to work with him, with his company in security. God rest his soul, he passed away. I am now one of the general managers of this company, and I've been trying to change everything that has been on my record. I successfully got cases expunged from my case with the help of the Detroit Clean Slate. And this is where I'm at right now, trying to restore this. This is the last part of restoring the license.
We can try that. All right, Mr. Potts, the city is ready. The city is ready to offer him an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Now, I don't know whether that's going to affect him at all. It's actually not a driving offense, but the original offense was driving. So I don't know what that'll do for him if they go back and look at that. I don't know how that'll affect.
I mean, it doesn't abstract. Is this one of the matters that's going to be dismissed upon payment?
That'll be dismissed upon payment.
Then it won't affect him at all.
All right, so sir, I can give you an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. He has a civil infraction of disregarding a red signal. Back in 2017, I guess that's you pled to a no ops ticket back then, so that should not. I mean, they're gonna know about that. So you still owe $210 on that. $240 would be allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and then we can let you plead to that, or you can set a trial date. I'll leave the offer open, and you can see if you can do better at the date of trial. Why don't you speak to Mr. Potts in the breakout room and let him see if he can help advise you on which way to give you the option to the way you can proceed.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Or Paul Green still in the room?
Paul Green is still in the room.
We're offering him the civil infraction, due to the civil infraction, we're dismissed. No point.
All right, let's hear Mr. Green. Mr. Green, can you press *6 to unmute yourself, please? Is Miss Olive still on the line?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are you still doing here, Miss Olive?
I don't know. I wasn't sure if you were.
What did Miss Olive do?
She had lost connection.
Did she lose connection?
Yeah, she
Oh.
came back.
Okay.
Your
all
Honor,
right.
can you hear me?
All right, give me a minute. I'll take care of you in a minute.
Yes, Your
Mr.
Honor, thank
Green,
you.
can you press *6 on your phone, please?
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Green,
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
you have, let's get Miss Lucas. What is she doing up there? You're at work, Miss Lucas?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so, Mr. Green, you're gonna be pleading to the trailer lights ticket and dismissing the misdemeanor, and I'll fine you the $120.
Your Honor?
Hold
Your
on,
Honor?
hold on a second. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak to Mr. Potts in a minute. All right, let's do this. Let's go back on the record. With Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Potts in the breakout room. Mr. Potts, what's your client want to do?
Mr. Garcia wants to take the plea, Your Honor. He just needs 30 days to pay.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please, sir? Do you have a camera? Put your camera.
Okay, let me see.
It's on. It's supposed to be on.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on, but I don't see you. Can you raise your right hand for me, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines? You understand that, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, Your
understand
Honor.
that you have the absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Garcia, let me draw your attention back to November the 5th, 2021 at about 3:34 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Grand River and Linwood. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
On that date, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
Why is that?
It was suspended.
All right, very well. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive that does not abstract to the Secretary of State, nor does it carry any points. With stipulation of proper cause, I'm gonna dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna fine you $240 for that allowing. I'm gonna dismiss that upon payment. I'm gonna waive any warrant fee. Well, you don't have anything else. What about, when can you pay it? I'm gonna give your client, you said 30 days. I got a review date set for 8:25 a.m. on October the 3rd, 2022. So you get that paid, pay it at any DivTak kiosk in the city of Detroit, or pay it down at the courthouse, sir, and it'll go through instantly. Come back on October the 3rd, 2022 at 8:25. We'll make sure it's closed out properly. And I'm just gonna note for the record that you owe $210 on an old disregard and red signal ticket, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Miss Lucas, let's see if we can get you out of here. Mr. Goss.
Is Mr. Goss back online? I know we were supposed to speak in the breakout room.
Yeah, no. Iriana, is that how to pronounce your name, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus, where's her phone?
Perkins,
Here it is.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus Ariana Antoinette Marie Lucas, case number SP 1189792, counts 1 and 3, SP 1189797 SP 123-75431. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Coleman Post on behalf of Ms. Lucas. Ms. Lucas, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Ariana Antoinette Marie Lucas.
Okay, Ms. Lucas paid a related civil infraction of no proof of insurance, $195 on 1/4/2022. Probably paid the worst ticket that she could pay on that, besides the speeding ticket, that if she would have paid that, that would have given her 3 points on her driver's license. So at least she didn't do that, but paying no insurance is not a good thing. Nevertheless, Mr. Goss, Ms. Lucas has a valid driver's license. Let's see what happened on our last interaction. We set aside the default. And will dismiss if you provide proof of driving course. Did you provide that proof, Ms. Lucas?
I'm sorry.
As the case that the notes, I read some notes here saying it will dismiss if you provide proof of driving course.
I don't have it with me.
Did you take a driving course?
I did, but I don't think it's the same thing that you're saying. I took something to get my license reinstated.
Oh, Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have Ms. Lucas here that has, she has a valid driver's license. She has an expired plate, no registration, driver's license suspended, and a speeding ticket, 11 to 15 over. She paid a related civil infraction that went along with this, no proof of insurance. She's already paid $195. I have a note here that says we'll dismiss upon completion of a driving course, but apparently somewhere, and I don't have written up top that it has Michigan intensive driving, but nevertheless, what's our offer gonna be?
Does she have proof that she took a driving course?
She indicated that at this moment she doesn't. She said she took some kind of course, but I don't know.
I'll do blockading.
All right.
On the 1115.
Your offer is gonna be blocking traffic, $150, $175. We'll dismiss the other matters. You wanna take that deal?
Yes.
Trial, all right. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for a responsible plea counsel?
So stipulated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lucas, I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic for that speeding ticket. With that other stipulation, I'm gonna dismiss the other matters.
Okay.
And $175, now, when can you pay it?
Tomorrow.
All right. I'm gonna put in there 9/8/2022. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. You can upload that. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app on your phone, or come down to the courthouse and pay the ticket. Okay.
Okay.
You'll have until September the 8th to pay it. If you don't pay it, it's gonna suspend your license again.
Okay.
All right. Very well. This is the city of Detroit. Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Vanessa Simpson Olive. Ms. Olive, I think we lost connection before. We were at the moment in time where I think we swore her in. Let me go over your rights with you again. Can you hear me, Ms. Olive?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me go over your rights with you again. You know you have the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know you have an absolute right to a trial, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right, correct?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Olive, I think, Mr. Goss, are you there? Mr. Goss, are you there? Mr. Goss. I don't know where he went. All right, let me put you in the breakout room, Mr. Potts, with Mr. Green. His offer is going to be pleading to the his offer is going to be pleading to the trailer lights ticket and dismissing the failure to secure a load. He wants to discuss something with you, apparently. Mr. Green, can you unmute yourself, please? Okay, let's go back on the record with Ms. Olive. Ms. Olive indicated to the court that, hold on, let me mute Mr. again because he's got to sign in. Ms. Olive indicated to the court that she was a first responder. Go ahead and tell your story to the city attorney, Ms. Olive.
Yes, Your Honor. Currently, I have my valid registration and license and insurance. But back then, I was in the process of getting rid of that car and getting another one. However, it was the only transportation I had, and I had an emergency at work, and I had to get my granddaughter and my daughter across town to the other grandmother. And at the time, I believe I did have insurance, but I didn't have proper registration. I don't think, or I mean, driver plates. I'm sorry, but I had my driver's license, and I believe I might have even had insurance. It's just so long ago, and I got rid of that car already, so I don't recall, exactly what all I had, but I'm thinking I had some of it. And I'm a first responder. I had 9 patients with COVID at that time. And I had 6 months prior to that, I had buried my son. He was 22. He was 21 when he passed away, actually. And it was like 5 months before that. So I had a lot going on, and I was in the process of just ridding myself of that car. I make minimum wage. I'm a private duty care provider, which actually I do all kinds of nursing procedures. And I had about 15 seniors, and 9 of them had COVID. And I was trying to take care of it all at that point, and I had to get my daughter across town so I could go back to the patient.
I'll tell you
And
what,
so,
I'm gonna say this right off the bat. I'm very, very, very sorry about your loss of your son. I can't, and I don't want to even think or imagine of that kind of situation. I just, but I'm very moved by your what you just stated. I don't know if the city attorney has moved as much by it to come up off the offer, but you wanted to tell your side, so I wanted to give him an opportunity and to listen to that. Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor. What was her initial charges? I mean, the plea.
She had an expired plate, a no registration, a defective lights ticket, and a no insurance misdemeanor. You offered her defective equipment, $120, and expired and improper plates, $240.
I could just do the defective equipment, Your Honor.
Ma'am, the offer's gonna change to a civil infraction now, $120 fine. Do you want to take that deal, ma'am?
yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that response to the plea, counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the defective equipment, $120. I'm gonna dismiss the other matters. Miss Olive, when can you pay it?
I'll go pay it today. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give you till 9/8. So you can pay that in any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can go online and pay that. And again, Ms. Olive, my heart goes out to you, your family, and continue the good work that you've been doing. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. And also, I would like to tell you, I'm an activist and I have plates and I supported you as a judge. Just wanted you to know that.
I
had you on my.
appreciate that. I need all the support I can get, I'll tell you that, but I certainly appreciate it, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm part of the Obama Grassroots Walkers. I'm vice chair.
Well, keep up the good work. We need that work. I wish a lot of people would really understand the importance of getting out to vote, but it just doesn't seem like we can convince our city residents that that's an important thing, because they continually have just abysmal voting records. And I when people kind of complain about the problems that our government's doing, and they don't go vote, I really just don't want to hear it, because that they're the reason why the problem, pretty much a lot of the reason why the problems are that they are, because they don't get out and exercise that right. So you keep doing the work that you're doing. Hopefully we can convince a few more people each time that the importance of it, all right?
Yes, sir. I certainly will continue doing my job on my behalf, and you'll hear from me. Just keep your eyes open. You'll see. I'm about to do a couple of things that's going to help the Democratic Party.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am, and have a great day, okay?
Will do, and you as well, Your Honor, and thank you, Counselor.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, Your Honor, I'm sorry. Can you reiterate, how do I pay that $120? I can go to a kiosk?
You can go to the DivDat kiosk, DIVDAT. They're at a lot of the Myers, the CVS's and things like that. And I'm told that you can upload that DivDat app on your phone, or you can just come down to the courthouse and pay that ticket, okay?
Okay, under the 36th district. Okay.
Yes, those will be the two fastest ways they'll get instant results on that.
Okay, will do, Your Honor. Thank you very much. You all have a lovely and wonderful day.
You too. Okay. We skipped Johnny Lucas.
Excuse me, Judge.
Edwin Lucas. What are you doing here, Mr. Goodwin? Good morning to you.
How you doing? You told me I had to drop one last time, and then like I supposed to be waiting on somebody to call me. They called my color today, so I was about to go drop. Am I wait after that? I just wait on them to call me after that, right?
Who's your lawyer?
Mr. Boffman. I texted him yesterday. He's supposed to get. You told me to tell him to get with you, and he never responded.
Yeah, tell him to get with me. Go ahead and drop, and then we'll see the results, and then we'll entertain a motion on Mr. Boffman and see if we can get you some relief. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Your Honor, on Mr.
yes.
Lucas, he's scheduled for trial. One officer did appear, Officer Eason, and the offer is going to be for Mr. Lucas to plead on a careless driving to limited access 1 to 5 and dismiss the expired plates from Officer Eason.
All right. So you hear that, Mr. Lucas? Are you there?
You on mute.
Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Joe Hani Edwin Lucas. Case numbers SP 1301398, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 130215991, SP 130273991, SP 3306336, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1341171. Appearance for the record, please.
Calling posture on behalf of Mr. Lucas. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Johan Edwin Lucas.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial on the matters.
The officer, Ryan Perkins.
All right, they're set for a trial on the matter with all, for the exception of the SP 134-11729 ticket.
Yeah, I have one trial and 5 formal hearings.
The one SP 134-11729 is in default. That was had on June the 8th, 2022, and that went into default and then entered into the system the very next day. And then that went into default on August the 5th, 2022. That's a state ticket.
Let me help y'all out.
All right, so what are we gonna do? Let's get Officer Eason and put his appearance on the record. Good morning to you, Officer Eason.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. What did you think you was going to do with that?
State your name, badge number, and department.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Officer Easton, 8th Precinct. Badge number is going to be 668.
Okay. As it relates to the offer is careless driving. For the careless driving ticket, the city is willing to offer you a limited access 1 to 5. That's $125 fine that does not it does abstract to the Secretary of State, but it does not carry any points. And then dismiss the expired plate ticket. And then the officers on the other tickets apparently did not show up. You can you have an absolute right to a trial today at the date and time set for a trial / formal hearing. What would you like to do, Mr. Lucas?
I would take the for limited access 1 to 5.
I must say this: you really seem like you need some driver improvement seriously. Yeah, I just have to let you know that every ticket except for except for 2 tickets, every single one of them is a moving violation. And if you got found responsible for each one of these, you would have what? You wouldn't have a driver's license because they would have suspended it for all the points that you would have.
Correct. Sir. I understand.
Please don't even comment on it. I'm not saying that to elicit a comment from you. I'm just telling you how it is.
I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. All right. You want to take the deal, sir?
I mean,
yes.
All right. Now I'm going to set aside the other moving violation, driving in an unsafe manner. It was had this just in June, and I know the city might want to object, but it's a state matter, and the state routinely sets those matters aside. So we're going to set another date for that. All right, go ahead, Counselor. As far as the limited access, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of that matter?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, and what about the other tickets for the no office?
Move to dismiss. No complaining witness.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss SP 133063662 based on the agreement that was entered into with that stipulation of probable cause. And for SP 1301398 counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 130273991, I'm going to dismiss those for no officer. I'm going to impose a fine of $125. That should tell everybody that's a way to use the system to his advantage, take it all the way there, because I don't even know what the city would have offered you for careless driving, failure to use due care and caution, unsafe manner, accident, improper lane use. And on top of that, they say you don't have any insurance in place. Man, that's a whole lot.
Yes, sir.
All right. So when can you pay the $125, sir?
I'm currently getting my transmission rebuilt. That's $3 grand. So can I get at least 30
I don't
days?
care about your transmission.
I need at least 30 days, Your Honor, please.
Do you think, no, I'm not giving you 30 days for $125. No.
All right. I'll pay as soon as possible.
Pay it next week.
Next week.
Don't tell me about the transmission. You shouldn't even be driving. That's why the transmission has gone out. Because you burn it up. Let's talk about this other case, Counselor. What is he going to do with SP 134-11721, the unsafe manner that I set aside the default?
Your Honor, if we could set the matter for, yeah.
Another formal hearing. We'll set this for a formal hearing on 11/9/2022 at 9 a.m. All right. So this other ticket, this other $25, I want that paid by next week, 9/8/2022, and then we'll set a formal hearing on 11/9/2022 at 9 a.m. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Any other further questions, sir?
Oh, no, thank you.
All right. You can pay that in any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can pay that, come down to the courthouse and pay that. All right.
All right.
All right.
I'll pay it tomorrow, Your Honor.
That's what I'm trying to see. The money comes real quick. All right. Have a good day, sir.
All right. No problem.
All right. This is the city of Detroit. All right. Officer Easton, you have a good day. Be
thank
safe
you, Your
out
Honor.
there, right?
Appreciate you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Paul Anthony Green with that static phone he's got. Case number SP 125-16071. and SP 129-25831. Appearance for the record, please.
Coleman Posse on behalf of Mr. Green. Please state your name for the record, sir.
He's got to unmute himself. Press *6, please.
I haven't seen Officer Jones this morning. Did he check in?
He's been in here since 9:20. He came in.
Okay, I didn't see him. What was the offer on this matter again, Your Honor?
The offer on the matter was responsible to the trailer ticket 120.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I couldn't hear you. There's too much background noise.
Yeah, no. What's wrong with your phone, sir?
Hello, my phone?
Yes.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Hello?
Please, the trailer lights ticket $120 fine, dismissing failure to secure a load. Go in the breakout room, Mr. Goss, get Corporal Jones. I think this is one of his tickets. I'm going to put you in a breakout to speak to Mr. Green. You want you ask participation of the agreement, it seemed like.
Your Honor, now that he's in the breakout room and I don't have all that feedback noise, can you please tell me what you were saying, please? What was the offer?
That's pleading to the defective lights and dismissing the failure to secure a load, $120 fine.
Gotcha. Okay. And the defect, okay, that's the one fraction. All right.
And the volume on?
Your Honor, can we release the officers now?
No, we still have to go get Corporal Jones out the breakout room.
The Corporal Jones was on green.
He's here.
Well, Mr. Green didn't take the offer?
Well, he's talking to the lawyer.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put his appearance on the record.
Okay.
And then Miss Little is here.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Okay. Her name wasn't on the screens. Okay. Officer Hale, can you go back into the breakout room?
And then Mr. Christina Gilmore. Is Miss Christina Gilmore here? Who's on that Moto G Power? Oh, that's you, Miss Little.
Yes.
Who's on the iPhone then? Where was the iPhone? I guess who is
That
Clarence?
That was my daughter's phone.
Oh, Clarence, what's Clarence Guyton? Okay, he's next. I know Lockhart's next and Guyton's next. All right. Mr. Potts, did you get an opportunity to speak with Mr. Corporal Jones? Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yeah, this is Corporal Lorenzo Jones, badge 4232, Detroit Police Department.
Your Honor, Mr. Green seems to remember you telling him, based on what he told me, that if he brought proof that he fixed his defective lights down to the court, that you would dismiss the ticket. He's actually at the court.
Yes, come on up. Come on up.
So you want me to tell him to come up to 434?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
All right, I have that note written here, obviously from the city attorney. He brought proof. It says adjournment, get tail lights fixed. If done, we'll dismiss both charges in person. Okay, is that that's something that, Mr. Goss must have agreed to. So is that okay with you, Corporal Jones?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have any further questions, go back in the room and let Mr. Goss know that I have that note written here. He's in person. He said he's gonna bring it up. I'll let Mr. Goss see what he's got. And if Mr. Goss is okay with that, then you're free to leave. The only thing I ask is to be safe out there. That's it.
All right, thank you. You too. Appreciate it.
All right. Good to see you. All right, Guyton has a trial set. It doesn't seem like anybody's here on Guyton, so we'll get him out of here now. All right. All right, Mr. Potts, let's pass Mr. Green's matter. And we're gonna wait on him to get that information to the court. And then let's move on to Lockhart.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I have an offer for Ms. Little.
All right, we'll wait a minute. Now, what about Guyton? I don't see a Mitchell, Officer Newman. Those are the two people that wrote these tickets. You don't have them in the breakout room or anything, do you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Clarence Marcus Guyton. Case number SP 1249510, counts 1, 2, and counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1320973, SP 1248712, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1320974, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts, on behalf of Mr. Guyton, please state your name for the record, sir.
Clarence Marcus Guyton.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial and formal hearing on these matters. I do not see where the complainant witness has signed in. I will move to dismiss.
All right, it's now 10/30/2023. They were supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. We're going to dismiss those matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. All right. Those cases are going to be dismissed. No officer. What's going on with this 2020? That's another matter you have. It's not for me. All right. Dismiss no officer. All right, there's nothing further, sir. You have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Also, everything that you asked me to do, I went and did too.
And what did I ask you to do?
You had said about insurance and everything.
You got a driver's license too?
Due to that, they said I still had to pay off something in Grosse Pointe Woods, so I couldn't get the license.
Well, go get the license.
Okay.
How you get insurance without license?
I went through Progressive and I got insurance, and I went to Secretary of State, and the first thing they came out and said was I still couldn't do anything unless I got that paid off, so I haven't been driving or anything.
All right, good luck to you then. Congratulations on making those strides. I hope you finish it out and get that driver's license.
Thank you. You have a good one.
And you heard Miss Olive talk about the importance of voting. I hope that you had listened to that and you're a part of the solution. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. let's go with Lockhart. I know she said I'm jumping all over her and stuff. So we're gonna take care of her. City of Detroit with all these tickets. City of Detroit versus Patrice Nicole Lockhart, case number SD 1227200, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 9761901, 217279494, counts 1 and 3. 2173291, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
The record, Colton Potts on behalf of Ms. Lockhart. Ms. Lockhart, please state your name for the record. You're on mute, Ms. Lockhart. Your device is still muted. You have to press the microphone at the bottom of your screen.
Patrice Lockhart.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment of wait before I'm reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea.
All right, I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give her a $0 bond. As it relates to these civil infractions, they were, the allegations were made on May the 8th, 2021. The entry date was, it got to the court on May the 25th, 2021, and the default judgments were entered into on June 18th, 2021.
I would move that any civil infractions that she got with these misdemeanors, that the default be set aside, Your Honor.
Dante Goss, on behalf of the people, Your Honor, I object to that. It's been over a year for these matters, and these matters has been into default, and the people object to bringing them out of default.
All right, your objection is noted for the record. I'm gonna set aside the default as I routinely have done, and give Ms. Lockhart an opportunity to be heard. I have charges here that are failure to stop, no registration, no plates, no registration, no insurance, driving while license suspended, unregistered, untitled, no insurance, and unregistered, untitled. That's a whole lot there. You want to offer Ms. Lockhart, or you want to come back on trial date and see what the deal, what you can, what it'll be parsed out on that day?
How much is the offer?
Well, Ms. Lockhart, let me say this. You can set the matter for a bench trial. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to trial. The officer will be subpoenaed for the trial. If the officer does not show up, more than likely the matter would be dismissed. However, if the officer does show up, you still may have the opportunity to negotiate a plea.
Okay.
So do you want to set the matter for trial?
Yes, I'll set the matter for trial.
Trial, November the 9th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, there's nothing further, ma'am. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You do the same, Your Honor.
All right, let's move on to Ms. Little.
Your Honor, the offer for Ms. Little will be a FTD and 2 expired plates for the officers who did appear.
Okay. This is the City of Detroit versus Vincia and Little, case number SP 1250693, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1254648 SP 1295899 SP 1250695, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1254186, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1295899, counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Little. Ms. Little, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Venetia Little.
Okay, Officer Perkins, can you put your appearance, Corporal Perkins, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Kropic, badge 775, City of Detroit Police Officer.
All right, who else is on? This is Corporal Knapp on Mr. Little as well.
Corporal Knapp, badge 4018, Detroit Police Department, 6th Precinct, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Here. And the offer is pleading to 2 counts of improper plates. Those are 0-point offenses. Those offenses will not abstract to the Secretary of State and therefore will not carry any points. And I will dismiss those offenses upon payment. And then pleading to 1 count of failure to display a valid driver's license, which will abstract. Do you have a valid driver's license, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Run a driver's license, please. That failure to display will abstract to the state and likely generate a 30-day suspension. All right, as for the officers that did not appear, Counselor.
Move to dismiss for no complaint of witness, Your Honor.
Okay. For Hale was here. Officer Hale, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, I'm using Kropic's camera. I'm having issues with my phone. It's Officer Hale, badge 868, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. There's no officers that didn't appear.
I guess that's true, Your Honor.
Okay, I have a valid driver's license for Miss Little, Mr. Goss. Where is Mr. Goss? All right, let's pass that matter until we see Mr. Goss and let her know this little situation. Let's kind of look at Lomax. Officers, if you have if you choose to put your appearances on the record, unless you have some objection of Mr. Goss, well, you just talk to Mr. Goss. If he decides to amend anything, then I would give you to stay. But if not, you're free to leave.
Free to leave. Sure.
Judge, I didn't hear that.
I said if you don't have any other input on that Miss Little's case, then you guys are free to leave. Just be safe out there, all right?
All right, thank you. You too. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Christina Gilmore, case number SP 125-06331, SP 125-05871. Put your appearance on the record, please, Counselor.
Colton Potts on behalf of Ms. Gilmore. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
She doesn't appear that she showed. Put your appearance on the record, Mr. Good morning, Corporal McCree. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Judge. I'm Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865 with the Detroit Police Department.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing / trial. Let's see. I'm not gonna expect that you know anything about where your client is, Counselor. She was showed up for a pre-trial, taking the Detroit defensive driving course. Set it for trial today. I'm going to issue a show cause in the case. It doesn't appear that she's had any. She doesn't have much of a driving record, at least down here. I'm going to enter a show cause on the matter to see if we can find her. All right, Corporal McCree, I noted that you appeared. Thank you for your presence, sir. Always good to see you. Be safe out there.
Thank you, Judge. You as well.
All right, thanks. Mr. Lomax, and then I see Miss Lyons there with her hand up.
You might want to put that again, Judge.
I'm just going to say sure. What is this? Okay, let's move on.
I've tried it in and I plugged every.
This is the city of Detroit versus
I would have.
This is the city of Detroit versus John Morrell, Wesley Lomax. Case numbers SP 1204433, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1204446, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 123-41901. Appearance for the record, please.
Record Colton Potts on behalf of Mr. Lomax. Please state your name for the record, sir.
John Morrell, Wesley Lomax.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause on the matter, Counselor.
Is there an offer on these matters, or if you missed the court date, I asked that all warrants be recalled. If there are any warrants.
Let's do the arraignment. All right. I don't see any more. As for purposes of arraignment.
Wait for reading stand mute that are not guilty plea, Your Honor.
On your not guilty plea, your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's got 2 defaults from 2021, May 2021.
Move to have those defaults set aside, Your Honor.
All right, I'll note the counselor, note Mr. Goss's objection to those. I know he is objecting to those, but I'm set aside the default, grant your motion, as those tickets were had during the pandemic. And give him an opportunity to be heard. He has a open intox in a motor vehicle passenger, and that is a 2-point offense, $240 fine. There's no reduction in that offense, and that is an alcohol-related offense on his driving record. So I can just get him a trial date, see if he can do better, and we can hash this out on a date of trial, or we can wait on an additional offer to see what your client, what the city attorney is going to be willing to offer him over for the rest of the cases. So I just know that he's not going to go any lower on that open intox and motor vehicle.
Yeah, I would set this matter for trial. See which officers show up, and then negotiate the plea from there, Mr. Lobax. That would be my advice.
Okay. We'll set the matter for trial on 11/9/2022 at 9 a.m. Okay?
Thank you.
If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Good luck to you. I'll see you back on November the 9th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
All right, you as well. Thank you, Ryan.
Who's on the Galaxy A13?
Miss Olden, I'm late. I apologize.
All right, Miss Holden, can you cover up a little bit for us? I know it's hot.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Hold on.
All right, let's go to Miss Lyons. Miss, I'm still waiting. The other attorney is in the the city attorney's in another courtroom. He just sent me a message, Miss Little.
Okay.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Angel Angelic Lyons, case number SP 1227508, counts 1, 2, and 3. It's also called the state of Michigan versus Angel Angelic Lyons, case number SX 4072922, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Coleman Post on behalf of Ms. Lyons. Ms. Lyons, please state your name for the record, sir. Ma'am. Ms. Lyons, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Angel Angelique Lyons. I'm sorry. I was still
I was going
muted.
to ask you to correct pronunciation. I kind of think I had it wrong a little bit, but I apologize for that now. Today is the date and time set for show cause and arraignment. Go ahead, Counsel.
Way before reading stand mute, enter not guilty plea, Your Honor.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give her a $0 bond. Do you have a driver's license, ma'am?
No, sir. I went the state police driver that put me over, he told me if I took the steps to get everything together that my stuff would be dismissed. I got my insurance and I went to go get a permit, but because I've been stopped twice, they said that if you've been caught driving without a license more than once, then you cannot get a license. So they denied me for my permit and said I had to apply for an appeal. And I applied for an appeal, and I've been waiting for that back.
I don't see, Mr. Potts, how they would even know that she had a ticket.
Oh.
Secretary of State, run her driver's license, please.
Well, it gets once, from my knowledge, if someone gets pulled over and they don't have a license yet, they still get a number assigned to
It
them.
generates the license, okay. Generates.
The woman at the Secretary of State told me that I did pass the test and that I could get a permit and that it was good for a year. And so if my appeal was accepted within a year, then I can just pick the permit up from the Secretary of State.
Do you have any idea of how long? She's on top of it, I'll tell you that. I don't know why she didn't get a driver's license in the beginning before. Well, these are allegations, so I wouldn't say that, Counselor. I know you don't, I'm not gonna say your client was actually guilty of what they say she was guilty of, but she seems like she's on top of it, that's for sure. She articulated that very, very well. Better than some lawyers. Let's run her driver's license, please. All right, good morning to you, Mr. Green.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's let the city attorney get up here and see that information that you have.
I'm back, Your Honor.
All right, now you got to come to the courtroom. Mr. Green is here to show you proof that he has got his stuff fixed.
Okay. If you seen it, Your Honor, I'm fine with it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Here
Let's see.
I come then.
All right. And we'll get you that offer, Ms. Little. She's still not licensed. All right. Oh. I see that line, man. So let's go back on the record, Ms. Lyons. It appears that Ms. Lyons, you got a ticket in. You're racking up points here already. You got a ticket in St. Clair Shores. You got 4 points on your driver's license. And then the only reason that you got this other ticket, you paid a disobeying a traffic control device, it appears. And that's how they knew that you drive. When you pay a ticket,
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me explain to you. When you pay a ticket, you automatically are saying that you're responsible for that. So you, next time, you need to make sure that you set a court date. Where is Mr. Goss? Put your appearance on the record, please. All right. This is Angel Lyons. She's been trying to get a driver's license. She's been to, this is what she tells the court. She's been to the Secretary of State. She did it and articulated it very, very well. She went and tested to get a driver's license, and she was going to be issued a permit, but the Secretary of State saw that she had two driving infractions. At least two driving infractions. One was a disobeying a traffic control device that happened out of the same transaction and occurrences as the.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Why don't you let me finish? Why don't you let me finish, ma'am? that
Okay.
have the same transaction and occurrences as the misdemeanors that we're here for today. The other was a guilty plea, and I don't know how that was taken, whether she was found guilty or responsible, and I don't know why it's a guilty plea, it should be responsible. I guess they're all like that. The speeding ticket in St. Clair Shores 40th District Court. So she indicated to the court that was the disposition date was 11/17/2021. The disposition date for the ticket down here was 3/3/2022. She indicated to the court that when she went to the Secretary of State, she passed her test. They said to her, because of the fact that you have been stopped twice and gotten infractions, that you have to appeal. They will not give you a license and you have to appeal. She's told the court that she's since applied for that appeal and she's waiting on a response from the Secretary of State. Is that correct, Ms. Lyons?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, now you want to talk.
I have a question, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Yes, I have a question. You said, I'm not sure what the other ticket was. Something about a device.
St. Clair Shores. Speeding.
Speeding. Yes, and I never went to court for that ticket, but I paid it to try to get my license.
So that's your problem. You need to make sure that when you get these tickets, you come to court because you paid it. So you automatically admitted responsibility, just like you paid this. And I'm going to say this. I can't stress how important it is for everyone to affiliate themselves with a good lawyer and make a relationship with a good lawyer. You're a young lady right now. You need to start making those type of relationships because I'm sure the lawyer would have advised you not to pay this ticket because he knew what the implications were. And by you just paying this ticket, you got 4 points on your driver's license already. And you got another 2 points on your driver's license. That's probably why they wouldn't give you a license because you got 6 points. And once you get 6 points on your license, then if they can choose to not give you a license or not. Once you get 12 points on your license, you automatically get your license suspended. So that's why you have the appeal. You need to see if somebody can go to St. Clair Shores and help you get that off your record. Mr. Goss here, take her file.
From what I understand, Judge, is just if you have anything on your license within 3 years of your original license, you're not eligible for the license.
Yeah, so she's got a problem. So she's likely going to get denied on that. But just because you get stopped and don't have a license, I get plenty of people in here that get stopped and don't have a license, and then they go back and before that ticket abstracts, they go to the Secretary of State and they can get a license. They bring a license in, and we can move from that point. So it's because she entered into those responsible pleas by paying the ticket, and that's why she got all the points, and that's what's wrong with her license.
So did she plead guilty or?
She paid our ticket. So she entered that responsible plea by paying it automatic.
I wasn't aware I paid the ticket to get a license.
I know exactly what happened, and that's why I'm trying to tell you, man, just don't throw your money away. When you have a court date, when you get stopped by the police, call and get a court date. Make sure you at least set a court date. We always have a lawyer here for you. But that's what I'm telling you at a young age, you need to affiliate yourself with a competent attorney. So what are we gonna do about this, Mr. Potts?
Well, what's the offer?
Well, let's talk about the disregard of traffic control device that she unwittingly and unknowingly, by paying it, she got.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would move to have that plea set aside, if possible, negotiate a new plea with the prosecutor and then incorporate it with the other tickets that she has.
All right.
No objection, Your Honor.
Response, no objection. All right. I'm gonna set the responsible plea aside for the SP 122-75151. I find it good cause because Ms. Lyons was not represented by counsel. She did not, and she indicated, excuse me, to the court that she did not know the implications of just paying the ticket. I believe she was trying to stay on top of the matter, and I respect her for that, but that's not the way it goes a lot of times in the court of law, Ms. Lyons, and you have to set yourself a court date whenever you get a ticket, and you likely would do a lot better because if the lawyer in that day or even the judge in those small jurisdictions, they understand and they will likely give you a better offer. So I'm setting aside the responsible plea. She still has the 4 points in St. Clair Shores, counselor. I will give your client time to see if she can approach that court. But I'm sure you're likely gonna have to find yourself some counsel. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Potts and allow Mr. Potts to speak with you for a minute, all right? You have a private conversation. Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Little. Ms. Little has a situation where you offered her a
Failure
failure to display to expired. We ran Ms. Little's driver's license. She has a valid driver's license. That failure to display will likely generate an additional 30-day suspension. So I want to give you an opportunity. All right.
I think she have enough in there for 3 dollars.
Are you talking about expired all the civil infractions? Okay, Ms. Little,
Yes.
he's willing to offer you, because I thought you said improper plates, but you said expired plates. Okay, she's willing to offer you 3 expired plates on these. That's $145 a piece. Those do not abstract to the Secretary of State. They do not carry points, and they're not misdemeanors. And then he'll dismiss the other tickets. You want to take that deal?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Potts, we're on the record with Ms. Little. All right, we're on the record with Ms. Little, and the offer has been amended to this 3 civil infractions of expired plates, $145 a piece. And Ms. Little indicated to the court that she would accept that offer. So at this point, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of expired plates. 3 counts, $145 a piece. And I'm gonna dismiss all the other matters. When did you get a driver's license, Ms. Little?
I received it in mail last week.
So I'm gonna congratulate you on getting that driver's license.
Thank you. And I also have insurance.
All right. So you're on the road, all legal now. You don't have to look over your shoulder.
Right.
All right. What's that, $145 times 3? When can you pay, ma'am?
Can you give me a week?
I can give you a week. I'm gonna give you 9/8/2022. Pay it at any DivDag kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come down to the courthouse and pay it, all right?
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate your patience, ma'am. Have a very good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, let's go back on the record with, let's call let's go back on the record with Mr. Paul Anthony Green. Step up, Mr. Green. Yes, sir. And just come up to the thing so they can hear you. State your name for the record again, Mr. Green.
Paul Anthony Green.
Okay, Mr. Green, you've come into court. Thank you for coming on down, sir. We indicated last time that you brought evidence of your fixing your whatever you needed to fix, I guess taillights or something.
Yeah.
That we would dismiss the matter.
Yeah.
Mr. Goss saw that, he seconded that. So at this time, we're going to dismiss your cases, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
No. You didn't buy. Yeah.
All right, let's go back to on the record with Ms. Lyons. Ms. Lyons, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Well, is there an offer for Detroit?
I would prefer her try for her to get those other points off to be able to help her get a license.
Yeah, I advised her what she needs to do for St. Clair Shores.
All right. Do you think 60 days would be enough time for her to try to get that taken care of?
Should be. I mean, it really depends on the court schedule.
Ms. Lyons, are you in the position now to go approach the St. Clair Shores about that ticket?
Yes, I'm gonna be calling the court.
Is there any way that are you in a position to hire an attorney to help you out with that or not?
No.
All right, let's give her 60 days.
And Your Honor, can we make sure the abstract for Detroit is taken off for her? So that might help being able to approach Secretary of State. At least she could come back. If St. Clair Shore doesn't do it, she should be able to get a driver's license with the abstract taken off.
All right, let's give her 60 days. Let's give her a pre-trial date. November the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Ms. Lyons, I'll give you opportunity to go do that. Do the best you can. And I guess you're just gonna have to let them know your situation. You have that 4 points and I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but you know, I'm sure if you let them know that, you know, you're gonna have to let them know that you didn't understand the implications of paying that. See what they do about that, all right? And then after that, you need to go approach the Secretary of State. We're gonna set aside the responsible plea, and then we're gonna give you a pretrial date on all the matters on November the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day, all right?
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Charu. Give me the pronunciation of your first name, ma'am.
Sharu Odin.
Charu Monique Odin. Case
Yes.
number SP 1336416, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1336471. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharu Odin.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Odin, Your Honor.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I told Ms. Olden to bring in proof of insurance and registration, didn't I, ma'am?
Yes,
Do you have that?
she never got it. My niece never got it.
I'm not talking about your niece, I'm talking about you.
It wasn't. It wasn't my car. It was my niece's car. She let me drive her car to pick up my nephews, and I got pulled over in her car.
Do you have a vehicle?
No, I do not.
Your Honor, I see one of the charges does this say student unaccompanied?
Yes. Maybe she was a student, maybe she had a permit and got stopped driving with a permit without the proper licensed driver with her. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Miss Olden, do you have a license?
Here, let me speak. Let me let you speak to her in the breakout room. You want me to run her license, Mr. Potts?
Well, I mean, I already got the answer to the question.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, run her driver's license, please.
Yeah. Based on these tickets, we had a similar discussion about this before. I would advise Miss Olden to set this matter for a bench trial.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. But if you want to put her in the breakout room, I can explain to her why I want to set it for trial.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Let me get her status first. Now, let me see, can I get some more trial? All right, she's got a valid driver's license. She didn't even know she has, well, she's probably still operating under that, that student license thing, a permit, but I don't know, it's valid here. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the
Your Honor.
lawyer. Yeah, yes.
The offer will be pleaded on proper plates. And dismiss the other three matters.
All right, put you in a breakout room with the lawyer and you have the offer, $240 fine. We will dismiss everything else and we'll dismiss the improper upon payment. So go speak to Mr. Potts.
You got 2 more slots on.
Okay.
Sorry. We're trying to be proud that you got this group. Okay.
It might not be a trial.
Keep doing it. Wrong stage. That's it. Okay, November 10th, got 5 slots. Yeah, a lot of trials on the tonight.
Okay. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Olden. Ms. Olden, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
She like to enter a plea, Your Honor.
Okay. You want to do that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Olden, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down now. Ma'am, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes,
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
yes,
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
no,
Okay, ma'am, let me draw your attention back to April the 2nd, 2022, at around 12:14 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Stoughton and Fullerton Street, ma'am. On that date and time, were you operating a 2009 Mercury?
yes,
Or was there something wrong with the plates on that vehicle, ma'am?
yes, it was.
And what was wrong with it?
They said that she had improper plates.
I don't know what they said. I'm talking about, was the plates valid?
No,
Okay. And you knew the plates weren't valid when you got in the vehicle, didn't you?
no, I did not.
But not necessarily when you got in the vehicle. You don't contest the fact that the plates weren't valid, right?
Right,
You understand what I'm saying? You're not contesting the fact that at the date and time when you realized, you at some point realized the plates weren't valid, right?
can you repeat that?
I said,
Sorry.
you're on the date and time, at some point you realized the plates weren't valid, right?
Yes,
And you're not contesting the fact that they weren't valid, are you?
no,
Okay, are you satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count. I mean, strike that, guilty as charged of improper plates. I'll fine her $240 for that. I told her I would dismiss that upon payment. That is a 0-point offense. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other 3 matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Oden, when can you pay this?
I need 2 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna give you until 9/15/2022. That is gonna be September 15, 2020. No, strike that. I will not be here that day. We'll still put it on, let's not put it on that day. Let's put it on September 22nd, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. September 22nd, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. If you haven't paid by then, ma'am, you'll come in, we'll make sure the matter gets dismissed and closed out properly, all right?
Okay,
You pay it at any DIB kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you come online and pay it.
okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Mr.